It is very hot. It's like 100 degrees out here. I have the air turned off to record, but I have a fan going like 10 feet away from me that I can just barely feel. It's so hot. I've changed clothes twice today. I hate the summer. I'm ready for fall. Anyway, let's film a video. What's up, nerds? Drea here. Back with another monthly faves, and I think I'm gonna stick to that name this time. I actually kind of like it. Also, sorry about this random break in the videos. This was supposed to be out last week, but I actually got really sick. I had an esophagus infection, which was not fun, so I could barely breathe, which also meant, no filming. But we're back in action, and I'm feeling way better. Also, I had a pretty bad last hour of work, so I'm a unicorn today. I don't know, just ignore it. So we've got a lot to get through, so we're not going to waste any more time and we're going to jump right in. We'll start with YouTube, then go to movies, and then we'll end with some anime. Let's go! So I've been on some binge fests on YouTube, and I actually haven't been watching that much new content. My watch later list is filled with hundreds of videos that I just keep putting in there, and it's been really hard to keep up with them. So lately, I'll just pick some YouTubers and binge all of their content that I like. So these last couple of weeks, I've been binging content from 3 YouTubers. So first, we'll talk about Robert and James Welsh. I've actually followed them for quite a while, but for the longest time, I did not know that they were identical twins. I thought they were the same person. I just wasn't paying attention to the first name. Funny enough, they now have a joint channel where they remind us every video that they are not the same person. So James is now my go-to person for skincare tips and product reviews. Also, he has a video series called Instagram versus Reality where he goes over different types of filters, how to spot them, and how easy it is to be tricked by product advertisements. It's made me so much more aware to check what I'm buying as a person who used to get makeup from Wish. Robert is a makeup artist, and unlike a lot of beauty gurus I've followed, he was doing makeup long before he became a YouTuber. I really enjoy watching his product reviews and also his reactions to makeup hacks on TikTok. So Robert is actually how I found the next YouTuber on the list. He did a reaction video to Judy D, and I fell in love with her content. Judy D is a YouTuber whose main content is going to the worst reviewed makeup artists. I don't think that's what she started out doing, but that's mainly what she does now. And these videos are both hilarious and horrifying. I'm genuinely surprised that she has any skin left after some of these encounters. But she is super sweet and super positive, and also her videos are real and genuine. I've seen a lot of videos in the worst reviewed genre where they're either fake or the person going to the salon or whatever don't really let the person do what they're trying to do. They kind of interfere and try and make suggestions and things like that. Judy just lets them go. She gives them full reign to do whatever they want, and the results are gorgeous. I'll have all these channels linked below because they are amazing. So, I watched The Batman finally. Let me preface this by saying that I was in an absolutely foul mood the day I watched it. I woke up with a headache and all of my plans for the day got canceled, so I had nothing to do and I was so bored and so annoyed. Plus, it was like 100 degrees outside, so I was stuck in my apartment. So I decided to watch this movie so I could then watch the Nostalgia Critic review on it. Well, I didn't like it. I thought it was boring. To me, the mystery was basic. The cinematography would have been great if I had been able to see anything. This was probably a better experience in theaters. And I thought the acting was mixed at best. Surprisingly, I thought Robert Pattinson was pretty good as Batman, but not as Bruce Wayne. As you all know, I'm a Twilight superfan, but I was never a fan of Robert's portrayal as Edward Cullen. He was like the one actor I would have recast at the time. But he was fine in this. I did realize while watching the movie that I don't like Zoe Kravitz as an actor at all. I think she botched Selena Kyle and didn't even attempt Catwoman. Though that's really not all on her because the writing for this movie was just not that great. Honestly, I would have rather spent my time watching almost anything else. I didn't like it. It was just not a movie for me. So as I'm filming this right now, it has been less than 24 hours since I saw Thor: Love and Thunder. And I loved it. I loved it so much. I had been hearing some kind of mixed things about it, which I think those mixed things were really dumb. But I've also heard mixed things about Ragnarok, which I also really liked. These are comedies. So treat them like comedies. Comedies are fun. Have some fun. Not everything needs to be serious. This had way less serious moments than Ragnarok, and I really, really enjoyed it. I don't want to spoil anything, but when you have a chance to see it, please see it. I think I'm going to go see it again. This was a great experience. I had the time of my life. It was great. So, jumping into anime, I finished Aharen-san Can't Communicate, and oh my god, it's so cute. As someone who had an issue in high school and most of college when it comes to communicating, this was really relatable. I really related to Aharen-san and her relationship with Rairo too. It was super cute and endearing. It makes me think of my relationship with my best friend. Anyway, this was a really nice slice of life series. It did take me a little extra time to get through it because it's just that relaxing of a series, but I really do recommend it. Check this one out if you want to see how awkward I was in high school and college and last week. So I started Shadow House 2 this week, finally, and it's more cute gothic fun with a sinister edge. After the revelations from last season, I'm really looking forward to what seems to be coming. Though after how The Promised Neverland Season 2, which doesn't exist, broke my heart, I am going into this a bit cautiously. Still, so far, if you love the first season, you'll enjoy journeying through this one. Also, please cosplay carefully. You know who you are. So I started a brand new anime this week. It follows a Yakuza lieutenant who is tasked with babysitting his boss's daughter. And what's it called? The Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. What else? And it's super charming. This seems to be the year of the cinnamon roll daughter. First we had Anya and now Yaika. It's definitely more of a low-key comedy, but it's really cute. The dynamic between Yaika and Kirishima is kind of automatically compelling just in the first episode. Also, like, every character is interesting. Also, the art is nice. The music is nice. It's just a nice sort of anime so far. I've only seen one episode, but I will definitely be finishing this one. So lastly, I want to talk about one that I kind of spoiled in my Princess Tutu video from a couple weeks ago. I did not enjoy the first episode of Tokyo Mew Mew New. Not only does it look like crap, sorry, but it does, but they made some weird changes that really don't make sense. And for something in a series about teens getting their DNA messed with in order to fight aliens not to make sense, y'all really messed up. But I was willing to wait a couple more episodes before I wrote this off as #botched. But as I started the second episode, I realized why they changed what they did. Once again, a studio is trying to make Tokyo Mew Mew into Sailor Moon. And Tokyo Mew Mew is not Sailor Moon. Yes, they are both magical girl series with 5 main color-coded members that fight to protect the Earth, but the feel of each series and the goals of the characters are completely different. But you can definitely see the influence of Sailor Moon all over this, specifically Sailor Moon Crystal, which I love. Don't at me. It's great. From the music to the look of the new command center to the weird thing in the first episode that they changed, you can see what they're doing, and I'm not here for it. And this is not my nostalgia for the first anime talking here. I actually don't have strong feelings for the anime. I've only ever seen it all the way through once, and most of what I saw was the super localized 4Kids version. But I had read the manga many times, and what other reason would you be adapting this later on than sticking closer to the manga? I'm just honestly confused at this point. Also, side note, they changed Lettuce's outfit, and I'm mad because I loved her original design. I'm not even sure if I want to continue at this point. I guess we'll see. Well, that's it for this week. Thank you everyone for watching. Please leave me a like if you want, and leave a comment down below telling me what you've been watching this month. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you're notified when I finally write this section before I record it. Actually, I did, but the part I had in here was about not seeing Thor 4 yet, but now I've seen it, so it didn't work. Also, please check out my Instagram and my Facebook page where I post twice a week, and my TikTok where I post basically whenever I feel like it. I'll have those linked below. Please have a great rest of your day, week, month, and year, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye! It actually started to get a little bit cooler in here as I settled down. I think I've been moving around a lot. Also, there was some stupid motorcycle show outside my job, so I couldn't take the bus. So I had to walk all the way to another bus stop and then wait for the bus there. And now I was just hot. It's hot outside. I don't want to go outside. I don't like the outdoors. No, I do. I love the outdoors in the fall. I can't wait for fall.